Hello everyone and welcome. This is number 10 in a series of 12 webinars curated by Selectpath to help organizations and their decision makers to stay on their right path journey. My name is Jeanette Novak. I'm a Right Path advisor, and I'll be taking you through today's presentation on employee wellness programs. This presentation will be recorded and sent out to all registered attendees. A hyperlink will be provided on the client resource page on our website. We ask that everyone mute their mics until the end of the presentation, and please feel free to use the chat feature that will be monitored throughout the presentation. Alternatively, you can jot down your questions to ask after the formal presentation has ended. Selectpath will record the questions and answers will be made available along with the presentation. The subject in today's presentation is intended to be a guide, and the opinions expressed in this presentation are that of the presenter and do not necessarily represent the opinions of the organization or your own advisor. If you find today's presentation informative, we recommend sharing with anyone you believe would benefit from receiving it. So let's dive in. According to the Public Health Agency of Canada, chronic disease rates are increasing by 14% every year. A staggering 3 out of every 5 Canadians over the age of 20 are living with a chronic disease, and 4 out of 5 are at risk of a chronic disease based on their lifestyle. Chronic disease costs the Canadian economy $190 billion annually. $68 billion is attributed to treatment, and the remainder, $122 billion, is lost productivity. Chronic disease can be defined broadly as a condition that lasts 1 year or more and requires ongoing medical attention, limits daily activities, or both. Chronic diseases are those such as cardiovascular disease, diabetes, cancer, respiratory diseases, and as they're seen here. Most of these chronic diseases are preventable by eliminating common risk factors such as smoking, poor diet, inactivity, and excessive alcohol use. Mental health and physical health are fundamentally linked. People living with a serious mental illness are at higher risk of experiencing a wide range of chronic physical conditions. Conversely, people living with chronic physical health conditions experience depression and anxiety at twice the rate of the general population. According to the Canadian Institute for Health Information, Canadians who report symptoms of depression also report experiencing 3 times as many chronic physical conditions as the general population. Canadians with chronic physical conditions have twice the likelihood of also experiencing a mood or anxiety disorder when compared to those without a chronic physical condition. So you can see how these 2 conditions are so intrinsically connected. 1 out of every 2 Canadians with major depression and a coexisting chronic physical condition report limitations in their day-to-day activities. So let's take a look at this holistic wellness wheel. A broad definition of holistic wellness uses the literal meaning of the word holistic. That is, it defines wellness as the interdependence of several dimensions of health. The whole person, therefore, isn't well unless they're well in every area of their life, not just physical health. So let's take a look at each component of wellness. Starting at the top, beginning with emotional wellness. Being emotionally healthy impacts your relationship with yourself and others. Emotional wellness determines how you interpret stressful situations, and it also determines our ability to regulate our emotions. It also improves your ability to ask for help and to sit with uncomfortable emotions. Spiritual wellness refers to your connection to something bigger than yourself. People who are spiritually healthy are able to find purpose and meaning in life. They feel more motivated, are more resilient, and have a sense of their place in the world. Intellectual wellness and mental fitness is crucial to overall health. Mental fitness allows us to communicate with others, to think critically, and to make decisions with ease. A healthy mind is able to learn and grow and can stay present in the moment. Poor mental fitness is associated with reduced resilience and resistance to stress. When we look at physical wellness, it's sometimes thought of as being free from illness. However, simply not being sick doesn't really make for much quality of life. On the other hand, there are individuals who live with chronic disease who feel vital and well. Physical health includes energy, flexibility, strength, fitness, sleep, and nutrition. Environmental wellness encourages good health by occupying pleasant and stimulating environments. It promotes interaction with nature and also creates an enjoyable personal environment, both in and out of the home and workplace. While financial health isn't included in the National Wellness Institute's model, many other wellness professionals feel that it deserves its own category. A 2020 survey found that financial stress was associated with lower productivity, morale, and increased stress. People with poor financial health feel that they lack control over their income and expenses. They worry about their ability to handle emergencies and have lower self-esteem. We spend a significant portion of our lives at work, so it stands to reason that how we feel when we're there impacts the rest of our lives. Occupational health includes finding joy and fulfillment in the work that we do. And it also means feeling like you have opportunities to grow and develop within your career. When we look at social well-being, it's the drive for a sense of belonging, participating in organizations, spending time with friends and family, and feeling connected to others that are all part of social wellness. Researchers have found that people with strong social networks live longer and healthier lives. Holistic wellness is now beginning to have a measurable impact on companies across every industry. And as the lines between work and home are becoming even blurrier, it's bringing into focus what we've always known, that there isn't just a work you and a home you, there is just you. And if employers want to increase productivity, creativity, and innovation, they can no longer try to separate it from well-being. So let's take a look at some of the benefits of including an employee wellness program into your overall compensation plan. Having an employee wellness program with healthy eating and tobacco cessation workshops, for example, can help employees understand the importance of health and wellness. Workshops and fitness activities can also help employees adopt healthy lifestyle behaviors. By using workplace flu clinics and biometric screenings, having healthy living seminars and other corporate wellness initiatives, employees are armed with information to choose a healthier lifestyle, which in turn will reduce the risk of disease. Healthier employees tend to rely less on their benefits for medical issues, therefore reducing the number of claims made to group benefit plans. And activities such as volunteer days, book clubs, or hosting on-site yoga classes can help employees interact with each other. This facilitates networking and bonding and will help build teamwork among co-workers and also increase work productivity as a result. Wellness programs reduce absentee rates within companies by reducing an employee's risk of disease or chronic health issues. and also increasing their overall feeling of wellness using this holistic approach. A wellness program can show the company cares about its employees and takes extra effort to ensure a good working environment for their staff. This helps to promote strong corporate images and will facilitate good word of mouth about the company, which in turn assists in retention and recruitment. In the same way, a wellness program can make employees feel appreciated and valued, and they will be much more enthusiastic and confident at work. This will increase work productivity and benefit both the employees and the company as a whole. So here are some wellness program considerations. There really are two main ways of implementing a corporate wellness program. You can either implement one yourself internally, or you can hire an outside agency to assist. Each method has its own pros and cons, which we'll take a look at in more detail. However, no matter which route you choose, it's important that you take the right steps to ensure that your program is successful. Here are some key things to consider before implementing your corporate wellness program. The cost and the return on investment. The return on investment related to employee wellness programs typically includes the overall healthcare cost savings achieved, as well as productivity increases due to a reduction in sick days. While results obviously can't be measured until a plan has been implemented and utilized, it's a good idea to do some research on companies of a similar size and industry that have adopted a wellness program. We'll be taking a deeper dive into the types of services and wellness options in the next slide. How much time you spend planning, implementing, and measuring an employee wellness plan will certainly determine which option an organization decides to go with. Certain aspects of wellness programs, such as flu clinics, require special health regulations. So you have to consider whether you're appropriately set up to handle this. How will you measure and track the plan's effectiveness? Whether a company decides to create its own program or hire an outside agency, understanding the health needs and issues of a workforce is a key component to offering the types of programs that will benefit. It's a great idea to do an internal survey to see how a wellness program might help, and then plan from there. So let's now take a look at some examples of workplace wellness programs. There really are many ways that employers can incorporate wellness into their workplace and their employees' lives. Whether it's paramedical services or healthy snack options in the office, these suggestions for workplace wellness programs will enrich your company culture and it will improve overall wellness. The examples you see here have been loosely categorized to give you an idea of the types of programs that your organization could offer. The top line shows some examples of educational tools and resources that could be made available, and some of which are actually covered in employee assistance programs that are often embedded or added to benefit plans. Online resources provide a platform for information and education. Many organizations have employee assistance programs that include these online resources on a variety of topics. Health and wellness consultants can provide scheduled appointments to offer advice, guidance, and accountability on physical and mental health, fitness, nutrition, and goal setting. Seminars on nutrition, mental health, diabetes, fitness offer more in-depth education and provide opportunities for more dialogue and as well as shared experiences. The second row shows examples of compensational programs and incentives. Wellness allowances can include gym memberships, fitness equipment. Wellness days are designated time off to recharge, and as such, an employer would decide how many wellness days to allocate annually. Wellness retreats could be implemented as a part of an incentive program for, say, sales and performance. And healthy office snacks can be made available for employees, and they're a great way to create a health-conscious culture. The third row are options to foster a social group approach to wellness with various groups or teams. And this could be a really budget-friendly option to create groups within your organizations for employees to come together and share ideas, tips, hold each other accountable to goals. And then we have volunteering, which can be a great way to feel like a valued member of the community. The last row shows a slightly more comprehensive approach to wellness programs. And that would be to offer clinics, programs, and services that would be facilitated by an outside organization that are typically trained to run each specific program, such as your flu clinics, biometric screening, such as blood pressure, blood glucose, body mass, cholesterol. And paramedical services such as massage therapists can also be incorporated. So hiring a corporate wellness service provider will be more suitable for activities that involve the help of specialists, such as holding those health and wellness workshops or organizing those biometric screenings and assessments. In order to choose the best corporate wellness agency for your organization, make sure you consider these key factors. You want to know that the types of services offered are programs that can be customizable to your specific needs. You want to make sure that the providers you're using are accredited healthcare services with the necessary policies and procedures in place. You also want to find a provider that offers quality services following the appropriate policies and procedures that also meets your budget. And then look out for wellness providers that have previous clients willing to offer their testimonials. When we consider how much wellness programs cost, well, it's often difficult to assess how much they do cost because there are such a variety of activities that can be involved in any given program. However, there is a very general price point for some of the common services offered by corporate wellness service providers. So let's take a look. If we look at providers that offer biometric screenings, such as blood pressure, blood glucose, cholesterol, heart health, body mass index, they can range anywhere from $10 to $175 per person, obviously depending on how in-depth you get. Flu clinics that offer vaccinations, information regarding risks, questionnaires and consent forms, educational information regarding influenzas and flu seasons can range anywhere from $5 to $15 per person. And then when we look at education seminars on nutrition, exercise, stress management, mental health, they can range anywhere from $250 to $500 an hour. Well, you can see here some of the top wellness program providers in Canada. And we have headquarters from coast to coast. And while previously it might have been a good idea to choose a provider based on geographical location, COVID-19 increased the demand for online services so that location really isn't a factor anymore. Some providers have a specific focus, say on nutrition, with dietitians and nutritionists providing seminars and workshops and lunch and learns. Some providers have an emphasis on health assessments and on biometric one-on-one screening programs for the early detection of chronic illness and disease. Some offer multilingual wellness services for diverse organizations, not just in Canada, but those that span the globe. And then some offer extensive expertise in the application of exercise science and take a more physical approach to wellness. And without a doubt, really, corporate wellness just got sexy. With apps and online platforms such as Calm and Headspace, offering stunning audio and visual content for mental health and well-being. Virgin Pulse stepping into the wellness space and marketing to the young and trendy. Definitely, whether it's their intention or not, it's what they do best. Sprout offers a scalable, sustainable, and measurable online platform and mobile app with goals and challenges that aim to inspire and encourage accountability. The great thing about this is activity tracking apps and devices such as Fitbit, Nike Plus, and Strava are linked to the platform in order to track, measure, and provide incentives. Selectpath has enlisted expertise of Employee Wellness Solutions Network for a number of years to provide our own employees with first-class wellness solutions. In addition to this, our clients have access to a monthly Employee Wellness Solutions Network newsletter packed with information on diet, nutrition, exercise and fitness, mental health, and stress management. This newsletter is emailed to our clients and can also be found on our website. It's the simplest way to get started on the path to implementing a wellness program. EWSN provides everything you need from an employee wellness program for health and wellness workshops, health assessments, wellness challenges, as well as virtual health coaching, and much, much more. And if you're looking for a place to start, their 90-day starter kit offers tons of resources, access to online challenges, and even a live webinar. Membership options give businesses the opportunity to tailor their wellness programs to their needs, and most importantly, leave the work to the people who know wellness best. This month, EWSN is offering a free 4-part webinar series, which is just another great way to discover the excellent resources that they have to offer. Our experience with Employee Solutions Network and their research-based education is the reason why we can confidently refer our clients to them, knowing they'll be in expert hands. Without question, there's a wellness program option out there for companies of any size, any industry, and any geographical location. Our knowledgeable advisors at Selectpath are available to assist in finding the right fit for your organization, and we're just a click away. So if you or anyone else you know needs advice on this or any of the topics we've covered in our webinar series, please reach out to us on LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, or on our website at www.selectpath.ca. It's been a pleasure to have you join me today, and I thank you. Have a great rest of your day.